So everybody's always asking what the biggest lobster I've caught is. This one is up there with one of the biggest ones I've caught. Here we have a fairly large female that's currently full of eggs, probably around 30,000 eggs. So it's very important to the lobster fishery that lobsters like this are protected. If you're new, a punch tail is a mark on the lobster that signifies she has produced eggs in the past. The notch goes on the second flipper in on the right. Not all the females can produce eggs, so it's important to keep track of the ones that can. Like on a farm, you don't want to harvest your breeders, so the notch is a way to ensure that future fishermen know that she's a breeder and she can't be harvested. This way she's able to remain in the ocean and keep the population sustainable. This lobster has been breeding for roughly 20 years and has contributed to hundreds of thousands of baby lobsters to the ocean. She has at least 60 to 80 years of breeding left, so we're going to send her home. She's now free to breed for the rest of her time and keep the population sustainable for the future. When the wind's northerly, little birds like this get blown offshore. We pick them up, so we bring them in here, and we set them next to the heater. We feed him some crackers for the ride home, let him dry out. Poor little guy. Funny found a new seat. He's ripping my hair out of my head. The little guy's pretty excited to see land. Here he goes. See you later, buddy. Something pretty interesting on the surface of the water. I don't really know exactly what it is, but the whole ocean is full of it this morning. All day, all over the radio, everybody's been talking about it. We see it a little bit here and there, but today it's extremely thick. Some kind of eggs. Holy! Maybe somebody knows. You can see inside of them they got some blue, whatever it is. I don't know, some kind of fish eggs. Or some kind of eggs, I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell us. But there's a lot of them. Lobster claw bite strength part 1. We got a big heart female here. We got some carrots, corn, and cucumbers, and she is biting through the carrots like she doesn't even realize they're in her claw. No problem whatsoever. The cucumber and the pincher claw is much weaker. She is able to break the skin of the cucumber, she just can't quite get down through it. The corn on the cob in the crusher claw, she's having no problem either. I was quite surprised by this one. She can actually bite the corn right in half. The cucumber in the crusher claw, no problem either. I gotta get some harder objects for this next time. These were all very easy for her. We caught a blue lobster, sort of. It's not real blue, but it's got a blue shade to it. If you're new, lobsters actually come in many different colors. Blue, yellow, orange, white. Pete caught one that was purple one time. Claws underneath, they're real white. Pretty cool lobster. Both keepers. So everybody's always asking what the biggest lobster I've caught is. And I don't really know, we don't have a way to weigh them on the boat. I should get some scales on here. This one is up there with one of the biggest ones I've caught. We just caught him. I really don't know how heavy it is. It must be pretty well over 10 pounds. Probably pushing 100 years old. I mean, the claw alone must weigh 4 or 5 pounds. So just for reference, this is about a pound lobster. Here's a pretty cool lobster, a big female. She's actually oversized. This is a legal lobster next to her, about 1.25 pound lobster. She has some interesting colors. She's pretty light. You can see the camera doesn't really do her much justice, but she has some unique colors. She has an old notch in her tail. We freshened that up before we let her go. And she's off to go make some babies and keep some unique colors in the ocean.